Hi everybody, H2 Ocean here. We're back with part 3 of our cheap reef build. Here's our completed stand and our tank. A little bit on the tank and our refugium tank. I'm not going to do an in-depth thing on it. We cleaned both of them with a vinegar bath and a bleach bath and then a rinse bath. So I was going to do a video on that. There's several of them out there. If you guys want to visit, is it New York Stilo? He's got an in-depth thing on his 90-gallon reef that he tears apart and redoes. So he goes through the whole thing, washing the equipment and everything else. We did find a pump that we needed, and I found a protein skimmer that I needed. Both of those went through the same cycle to get them clean and ready to go. Mainly for the everything. It gets all the scale out. It gets, the bleach kills everything. So between this tank, I had no idea what the guy had in it. The refugium tank that I bought from the pet store, God only knows what they had in it. So we definitely want to make sure that we sterilize and kill everything off, because I don't want algae blooms and everything popping up in a month or two because they survived the wash bath. So, but here's our stand. We did get lucky. There's 2 or 3 little cabinet places, just cabinets, and another place that sells the cheap remodelers that do townhouses and that kind of stuff. So we stopped by there and said, do you have any kitchen or bath cabinets that are unsaleable? He did. He had a nice bath cabinet that was pretty much crushed. So I said, what do you want for the doors? And he said, give me $10, you can take both of them. So we got the doors for it, which worked out really well. Gives us access to our refugium. There is the center brace in the middle. If you remember from the other video making the stand, I put absolutely nothing in the front so I can get to everything, get the refugium in and out. And I'm going to try and set the camera here, and we'll take the front off. There we go. I just painted everything last night. The paint's still a little tacky, so it'll come off easier once everything gets dry. But I can pull that all the way out so I can get underneath, do my plumbing, do anything. If something breaks, starts leaking, I don't have a problem getting it out. Too many videos I see people that put refugiums in, put their tank on, fill it up, and then they're stuck. If they ever needed to get that out, they're going to have to drain their tank and take their tank off. Okay, so there we are with this. We got the refugium cleaned up. We're getting ready to map it out and get some stuff for dividers and that kind of stuff. Other than the terrible scratching, you can see all the scale. If you watched the first video, it was a horrible looking tank. It had a bunch of saltwater scale and just stuff all over it. That's that cleaning cycle. And again, New York Stilo, he's got 2 videos on cleaning all his stuff up. So he's got a lot of good information too. So I highly suggest it. If nothing else, you just go watch some of his vids. The big thing about the MDF here, I want to make sure I stress to everybody, if it gets wet, it swells. Okay? So you need to make sure that you paint the front, the back, the top, the bottom. Make sure the entire thing gets coated in a good coat of paint. And that'll seal it up. And then any spills or whatever you have won't make it swell. So we'll go through the list on where we are right now. We got the 55-gallon tank and the junk stand, which is going in the dumpster here soon. That was $75. Our 30-gallon refugium from the fish store was $20. So we got a deal on our doors. They were $10. The wood for the stand, just the 2x4s, the screws, and the glue to put it together, that was $20. And 4x8 sheet of MDF was $28. And we actually got Home Depot to slice it up for us. So I really didn't have any. Once I had the measurements, they cut it all. All I had to do was glue it together and nail it. The paint, we went to the bargain thing and just found a paint that was dark. Ugly brown color nobody wanted, and I talked the guy into just tinning it black. So with paint was $5, roller in the tray and all that was like $4.25. So right now we got the stand ready to go. It's going to go to the house, get put in the basement, and we're looking at $162.25 so far. So we're going to go ahead and get the stuff to build the refugium, that'll be the next video, and we'll update our total then. Till then, take care.